like to move a lot.
Hello and welcome to the Daft Hunks.
I'm Ashton.
We're your hosts. That's Ashton.
What's your name?
And I'm Tucker, and we're your hosts. And today we're discussing a new Phoebe Bridgers album.
Yeah, so we talked about
the singles.
We talked about a couple of the singles for this. We talked about Kyoto, talked about Garden Song a little bit.
Both good tracks.
Both good tracks
that we liked a lot.
Yeah.
And I figured.
I feel like this album was getting a lot of hype.
Okay.
Both pre and post, I think.
Yeah. This is the first album I've heard of hers that's gotten a lot of hype and
yeah, I think so too.
It's it's something I wanted to further explore after those two singles. Interesting songwriting.
Absolutely.
Very interesting lyrics.
Definitely. I'm taking this off the stand.
We found a stand.
Yeah, but we like to hold our mics.
Yeah, like men.
Like men. Our mics hards.
Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
It's a little hard mic. So yeah, we've discussed Garden Song and Kyoto, track 2 and 3. Do you want to let's go into
DVD menu?
Track 1, DVD menu.
DVD menu. Yeah.
Spooky. Whoa. Right off the bat. Punisher.
Yeah, and on the album cover, she's in the skeleton suit.
Classic Halloween
costume. The classic lazy Halloween costume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spooky.
So scary.
Spooky wear.
Halloween is discussed on this album. A couple different
with
tracks.
A track?
Yeah.
A track named Halloween?
Yeah.
DVD menu. I can't even think of what that is.
You put in a DVD,
I'm in the wrong
generation.
generation.
And it's it doesn't just start immediately. There's a couple of things that you can
Well, you're starting a movie?
Yeah, you're starting a movie.
And it's
play.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
What else do you have? You have the chapters kind of you can jump to different parts of the movie.
You can't do that anymore.
No, you can't do that
Had
anymore.
There's no such thing. Except
streaming has killed
in
movie chapters.
In The Irishman, there was you had to look online, but it told you where you could stop for one plot line.
Oh yeah,
because it was 3.5 hours long. But yeah,
I never watched it.
Oh, we just missed the whole song.
Totally, and then the new song started.
No, because it's
the intro.
It's an intro.
Just a dreamy
interlude,
floating, a James Harden
floater
style floater intro.
Yeah, a mood setter, a texture builder.
Yeah,
for the album.
I feel like we just put in the DVD, and that was the loading screen music.
Got it. No, yeah. While we're looking at the DVD menu,
we're looking at the DVD
that's
menu.
Playing.
That's what's playing.
It's
and then the song ends, and immediately we press play.
It's like a video game intro.
Absolutely.
Screen.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, bonus scenes. That was another thing.
Yes, there was a bonus scene on
there. You can't do that anymore. God, streaming's killed everything.
Streaming is just
okay. We won't play the songs we
we'll talk
discussed.
We'll talk about them for a second though. Garden Song and Kyoto.
Let's talk over them.
Yeah, sure.
I love the intro of Garden Song.
Yeah, I do too.
It's really
thunderous. Just boom, boom.
And we get pretty here. We get hopeful.
I agree.
I think
both these songs are pretty. I mean, there's if you listen to the lyrics, there's some sad stuff going on, but they're relatively upbeat in sound.
Classic hopeful depression.
Hopeful depression, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a 2020 in 2 words.
Hopeful depression.
Actually,
I think that's a way you can do it.
That's one way you could be doing 2020.
That's what I've been choosing.
Yeah, me too.
Pretty much throughout life. Because hopeful, maybe privileged depression.
There you go.
Dare I say?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Shit, dark world. But
yeah, but not really for me.
No matter what happens, I have a silver platter.
Yeah, I'm depressed too, but I understand you guys. Other people are more depressed for
we have to
more
be honest
important
about
reasons.
That. Yeah.
That's why I'm hopeful.
Yeah, we have to be honest about the fact that we're
absolutely
privileged white Daft Hunks. Okay.
Dirty privileged
ever.
Hunks.
God, yeah. You assume privilege means clean cut, well put together.
No,
people.
but we're fucking disgusting.
Probably the filthiest of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As for this song,
there's just really great. We talked about this, but great imagery of skinhead neighbor goes missing.
Yeah, all the writing is very specific. She uses I like the I jumped a fence when I was 17.
Oh yes.
As if that's like a.
It took her that long to learn.
It took her that long to jump a fence.
To be honest, when I was a young fat kid, couldn't jump a fence.
You couldn't jump fences.
And I played loads of wiffle ball and like hit the ball over the fence and never could get over.
Tucker, when you refer to yourself as a young fat kid, I knew you when you were young, and you weren't fat.
I was a young fat kid.
I guess by comparison.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about body image.
Okay.
But I was a young.
Absolutely.
I was a young, and that honestly that was my biggest adversity. Like that shaped me.
That's what created your
when I was
depression.
Yeah, when I was standing back, seeing my friends come over the wall, and I was like,
I'm useless. I need to better myself.
Yeah.
I love hopping fences. This is
powerful.
Yeah. I hopped a lot of fences when I was 17.
You did?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. So.
You strike me as someone that hops a lot of fences.
I hop probably like a ridiculous amount of fences. Like probably more fences than I would ever need to hop.
And just give me like one example, like a glaring example of why.
I mean, like sometimes like
sneaking in.
Honestly, like usually it's just like places like Jesse back, like the elementary school.
Oh,
like I just want to go play on the playground or like run around.
Punk teens on the playground.
Yeah, exactly.
At the elementary.
I'm not really breaking into anywhere serious. I'm too scared.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. There's some fences you can't jump.
Yeah.
God, have you ever seen Good Time, the Safdie brothers movie?
No, I downloaded it.
I watched like a week
to watch on a plane. I never watched it.
Oh, they had it on a plane. Okay. It's dark.
Yeah. I know it's a Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But there's a scene where they jump a barbed wire fence.
Oh man.
And they throw up these like how cars have those mats
yes.
For dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they put those on top to slide over the barbed wire.
Oh yeah.
Genius.
Oh my gosh.
But it's a good movie. Like well done. But
Robert Pattinson hopped a fence when he was 17.
And it was an amusement park fence.
Nice.
They were sneaking into an amusement park in the middle of the night.
Was he? We don't have to talk more about Good Time.
No, but it's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's a good time.
Like it's not privileged depression. It's real.
Okay.
It's real.
It's
shit.
real depression.
It's real shit.
Is there any hopefulness or just full on?
No, not real. I mean, yeah, there is. There is. There's a.
That's necessary for me sometimes.
The ending is hopeful.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Not for everyone, but for some.
Okay.
I think that's what a good film leaves you with.
Yeah. Just an intense feeling of sadness.
Yeah.
Accompanied by a little bit in your brain that says maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah, like that life will go on.
That life will go on.
There's few films that end. Look at me, films. There's few that end with just the world's over, or like.
Yeah, that's true.
You wake up the next day. That's how.
It's a pretty intense way to end a movie, though. I'm trying to think if I know anything.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The whole world is everything is over.
Yeah, in like in a depressed tone. I don't know.
Wow.
Okay. There's another. I don't know. Let's do Kyoto.
Yeah.
I know there's a line about chemtrails. I don't know if it was in this song or the other one.
It's in this one.
Okay.
Off in Kyoto. Every single instrumental on each of these songs is so it's just well put together. I think.
Yeah.
They're all pretty simple, but they're all pretty filled.
They all sound very good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think maybe a little too uninteresting for me.
Okay, I understand that. I think it gets a lot of them are similar to one another. Where it's just
very similar.
Consistent drums.
Because she features the words so heavily. Because
yeah, because it's all about the songwriting.
You have to have a simple tune to get words.
This one specifically, I think, might have one of the best instrumentals.
No, this sounds great.
Yeah.
It sounds
on the album.
Joyous.
Yes, you have those trumpets at the when she's screaming her head off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could drive to this. You could
absolutely drive to this. Drive and bop.
A day. Well, if you're ever in Kyoto.
If you ever take a day trip to Kyoto.
That's what this was written for.
Absolutely.
And I like that about her songs too. Like specific.
Very some of the most specific things.
And sometimes people have specific song, like a weird title.
Yeah.
But the song doesn't really go there. But these they go there. It's about that.
Yeah, there's something to be said about writing your music very generally so that people can relate to it. And, I think that's very effective too. But I also really like how specific her songwriting is, because you can just it's literally telling a full-on story.
And that can be just as relatable, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is interesting. not trying to write like like the lyrics that come to mind is like tonight's the night, like
Yeah.
let's party like like yeah, you can relate to that, but like how about getting bored at the temple, looking around at the 7-Eleven, go to the arcade, they still got payphones.
I'm obsessed with 7-Elevens. Just a complete side note.
No,
I love them so much.
You jump fences.
I jump fences and I go in 7-Eleven.
That's how
me.
I picture you.
I love 7-Elevens.
Into the night.
I've probably been in 7-Eleven like 150 times, maybe.
In your life?
In my life.
It feels low.
You think that's
actually,
probably more.
Probably more. There's a comfort to a 7-Eleven.
They're so great. Yeah. They're so colorful. They're so
the color scheme. It's iconic.
I've never felt alone in a 7-Eleven.
No, it's like completely. It's like walking into, I don't know. For me, I say like just like a local grocery store. There's just that comfort.
Yeah.
But a 7-Eleven, like you can go anywhere in the country. It's the same.
It's the same 7-Eleven.
And,
yeah. Crackheads outside.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, only in Nevada do you get the old people sitting at the slot machines at the 7-Elevens.
Yeah, you forget that.
And you forget when you leave Nevada that's not everywhere.
Same with the slot machines at the airport. It's so crazy whenever I see that. Okay, that was Kyoto.
Now we have the title track.
Title track, Punisher.
I think we've gotten to how we do these things now. We play the song, we talk about it a little bit, and we choose something very specific out of that song
to talk over.
And I'm okay with that. I think that's a fun way. I really think James Harden would like this album a lot.
You think he would?
It's very dreamy.
James.
They're every single.
I bet he's listening somewhere.
I bet he is.
He has to be.
I really wonder what kind of music James likes.
Because I don't know anything about James Harden, I've painted this picture in my mind. Now, that he listens to Beach House, that he's
into floaty music,
dream pop,
into dream pop.
Because
James Harden, our dream pop king.
We don't know anything about anyone. I mean,
I just have you ever seen him jump over the defense and float one over the center? God damn.
That's mystic.
That's mystic shit right there. Sometimes I want to make an edit where it's just like a bunch of Beach House over James Harden floaters.
That's an incredible idea.
I'll put that together.
Okay,
actually.
That's incredible. That's the main ad we need for this podcast. Let's read some of these. I don't even know, to be honest, if I listened to this song. But this one's darker, slow.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this when the album starts to
kind of a Billy moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Told you.
What if I told you? I feel like I know you. But we never met. Yeah, this is relatable lyrics.
Absolutely.
A chorus.
As a lot of music is, it's definitely a lot of love music or songs about love.
Not familiar.
You don't know what that is?
Never heard of that.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard a song about that. No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a classic love song.
Classic.
Punisher.
Yeah. Yeah, or love or heartbreak song. Half of each.
A punishing lover.
Oh.
A lover.
Whoa.
A lover that makes your life difficult.
Yes.
Which is a real thing.
Absolutely.
We
all know that.
Mm-hmm. Love hurts.
Love hurts.
Love hurts. Who is that? That's like a classic rock song. Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry, Phoebe, but I'm gonna play "Love Hurts."
Yeah, it's totally cool.
There is a Playboi Carti song called "Love Hurts," but that's not what I'm thinking of. Is it Nazareth?
Oh man, we're getting in the trenches.
Yeah, it's a good song.
This is it?
Yeah. We jump around on this podcast.
Yeah. Okay, so describe to us what the song is.
Nazareth. This is the song.
What year did the song come out?
Let me give you that. Okay, just wait till he comes in.
I know this song.
It's old as hell.
Yeah.
It looks like a Meatloaf album cover.
Oh, yes.
Classic song. This is in my brain. This is burned in there somewhere.
This is what's going on?
75.
75. Okay, yeah, I would have guessed 70s.
So this was on their album, The Hair of the Dog.
Let me look at this cover. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Love Hurts.
Love Hurts by
Phoebe's telling us that.
Yeah. It all comes back to that a lot of the times. Is that love is beautiful, but it still hurts.
Duality.
Yeah, and I think nearly every track on this album portrays
portrays both
of those feelings.
Yeah. Just like a film ending with a little bit of hope.
Absolutely.
Love hurts, but it's also good. Yeah.
Everything contrasts with something else.
Yes.
And that's a theme that we're getting here from Phoebe Bridgers' new album,
wow.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Even though we're not listening to it at this exact moment.
Even though we got a Nazareth track. We still, it's like yin yang.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I think this is ADD the podcast.
Absolutely. We need an outlet for our ADD.
Yeah, we need something where we can just jump around.
Yeah. I was watching something yesterday. I was watching The Sopranos.
Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay. How was it?
This is like such a meta moment of ADD, but it was first season, and his son is being diagnosed with ADD.
Okay.
And Tony's not sure if that's even a real thing. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know if it is. Like, I know. Okay. Like everyone is kind of fucked up in different ways.
Yes.
You know what I mean? In similar ways, like. Whatever. I don't know if ADD is a real thing. I know people have that.
Yeah.
Like, I think.
But maybe it's just a part of who they are.
Life. Or like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's a fair point.
I don't know. I think diseases are real.
Sometimes
I'm not a COVID denier. I'm not a.
COVID-19's not real, and it's as simple as that.
Yeah. Can we come around on that?
You may notice that Tucker and I are not wearing masks on this podcast.
No, because we live in a dream world where COVID.
Well, and we kiss.
Yeah, we're gonna kiss.
Like at this point, like.
We kissed before.
We kissed before, and we kissed.
And we kissed right after.
So like.
Just to keep ourselves safe.
There's no reason for us.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's an ad on Genius for those like high tech masks.
Oh wow! Only $7.99.
Yeah, $7.99. You
gotta be kidding.
I wouldn't pay that for that. You can get those medical ones for free.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well, I got one for my high school graduation. They gave us a mask that says RHS 2020 on the front.
Oh my god, that's kind of. Are you ever gonna wear it?
I wore it yesterday.
You did? Okay.
Inside out, so that it didn't display.
So yeah, you could.
So it was just black.
Yeah. God, people selling masks is just like so depressing to me. Okay. Halloween.
Oh, that's what we talked about this.
We're back on track.
Yeah. Very sparse a lot of the times. A lot of the instrumentals. Yeah. But then they also build up a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, definitely, light.
Very light.
Yeah, like, even when it's dark.
Spacey, it's atmospheric vibes mixed with just, like, guitar plucking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Spooky. Halloween.
And then
dark lyrics.
Her living in the hospital. Great.
Sirens go all night.
Her vocals are very interesting, like what she does with them. Like they're just so layered on each track, and they sound similar on each one. But they definitely must just like multiply her vocals when they put them on the song.
You mean they're like deep?
I feel like they're just like
they're thick.
They're just like multiple levels of them.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Like the reverb from her voice.
But her voice is so light.
Her voice is so beautiful. Like very.
It's like
pristine.
Yeah. If it was like a heavy male voice, it might be overwhelming.
Yeah.
But because it's so light,
it feels like she's just like touching you.
Yeah, it's just gentle. And also like she can talk about anything, but like the fact that we're hearing her like soft, beautiful voice, it's like
it's so
it's
serene.
comforting. It's comforting.
It's very comforting.
No matter what.
It feels like even if I've been living at the hospital.
Yeah, I hate living by the hospital. The sirens go all night. I used to joke that if they woke you up, somebody better be dying. Yeah. And the chorus, baby, it's Halloween, and we can be anything. Oh, come on, man, we can be anything.
That's you see this Halloween trope in a lot of songs, I think. Mm-hmm. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but
no.
of playing of using Halloween to play different characters and not be
that's what we do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of it. That's why I dress up like a sexy cat.
Sexy cat.
That's what I always want to be.
Yeah, every day, like you're trying so hard. You're growing. You're growing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my mane.
Whiskers out. Yeah.
Walk me through some of your best Halloween costumes.
When I was a young kid, I had depressing ass.
Okay, I was Harry Potter for 6 years. I think.
Were you?
I believe. I think all of elementary school.
Okay, I used to dress up as like, I don't even know what I did. I was definitely Jedi for a while. Like I was actually I was a stormtrooper one time. Whoa. Mask and all.
That's the wrong side, Tucker.
Yeah, I know. I'm evil. I'm evil.
The dark side.
I'm inherently
you're evil.
I'm deeply evil.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess Halloween.
But I don't even know. But it is a weird day where, for once, we can be what we want to truly be, or just be someone else.
Be something completely different.
I choose to do it all the
go
time.
Get super drunk in some random place.
And go to strangers' houses.
Go to strangers' houses and ask for candy.
When was the last time you went?
Trick-or-treating?
Mm-hmm.
6th grade.
Was it 6th grade?
Yeah.
I went like a few years ago as a bit.
Okay. How was it?
It was like, it was unsettling.
Okay.
To everyone involved.
I think
that there was high schoolers around. Like people don't like that.
Yeah.
Like
no. In middle school, I decided to take a stance.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I decided I would stop going because like most of my friends were still going, and I was like, oh, I'm above that.
Yeah. Because you're a cool person.
I'm too cool to trick or treat now. I'm fucking old.
Or dress up.
Yeah, I would never dress up.
Yeah.
No. What was your do you have a costume last year?
Well, there was a time where I was a part of a duo called Glenn and Dave.
Oh yes.
A famous internet duo. We had 2 videos ever, but we went and did a video. That was the time
I remember this. Actually.
Yeah, we did a Halloween episode. So I was dressed as a
that makes sense.
Cowboy with like a blue jacket, like a suit jacket. So yeah, and like short shorts. So like no one. I was like very imposing and like uncomfortable to be around. Yeah. So, yeah, but don't trick or treat in high school. I don't think there's any need for it.
Yeah, unless you want some candy.
Yeah, and you know.
I think one thing that you learn once you get a little bit older is that those bags of candy cost $1 at the store. Like they cost $2.
That's the
like
thing
you don't have to waste 2 hours walking around.
Yeah.
You can just go to the store
also,
and buy.
You know, it's free.
That's true. But think about the time value of money. Or the money value of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 hours, you could be making $2 as a 7th grader.
Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true. But can you trade the experience of going to a stranger's door and asking for candy?
Yeah.
But yeah, go to 7-Eleven.
I have a stance on
go
on
that's the wrong song.
There's last year at Reno High they had
Chinese Satellite is starting.
Okay. Last year at my high school, they had safe trick-or-treating was a thing that they did, where parents would bring their kids to the high school and walk around the halls rather than do normal Halloween.
Who passed out the candy? Teachers or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Teachers and students.
That's so lame.
It's the worst thing ever. And I was staunchly against this. And I got this got people upset at me a little bit of my friends. Because I was staunchly against this. And I just said that it is such a valuable experience that when your parents force you to walk up to these random people's house and just talk to them for a little bit.
It's courage. You have to have courage.
It's very courageous.
Yeah.
And you remove that when
that's true.
You just throw them in the hallway.
Yeah, it's terrible.
There has to be some fear of getting murdered.
Mm-hmm. You have to have that at a young age.
At a young age.
You have to know that.
If you don't think you're getting murdered as a child, then you're not really living a valuable life.
Well, yeah, you're in delusion.
You're delusion.
Because you're gonna learn sooner or later.
Yeah. There are people out there who just want to murder you.
Mm-hmm. My parents told me that at a young age. You're gonna be murdered.
You're probably gonna be murdered.
And you have to be comfortable with that.
Yeah.
You have to have the courage to face your murder in the face.
Absolutely.
Our Chinese Satellite.
What are you talking about here, Phoebe? Satellite.
Okay. I don't know what a Chinese Satellite is.
I mean, I feel like I really like this part.
It's pretty. It's very.
You get like the strings in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is good. Let's see. Took a tour to see the stars, but they weren't out tonight. So I wished hard on a Chinese satellite. I want to believe. Instead, I look at the sky and feel nothing. I feel that.
Oh,
I hate to be alone.
Ooh, I listened to this album the other night. I went up on the roof.
Wow, you did.
There's just a ladder set up.
To go look at the stars?
Yeah, to go look at the stars while I listen to this album.
Oh, that's incredible.
Which is very interesting with that lyric there. Because I definitely feel that. I've tried to just look at the stars before.
Do you feel anything?
No. They're too far away.
I'm with you.
They're too far away. I can't see them.
And like, I don't really care about how they line up. Like,
yeah.
the Big Dipper. Like,
yeah,
that means nothing to me in this moment.
Yeah, I guess I understand why constellations like that were created, not just like to identify the stars.
Yeah.
But now we live in 2020, where like that's not a thing that we need anymore. We just have like other ways of figuring out what star is which. Like you can point your phone at it and it tells you.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So,
it's true. Yeah, but also like it's so far away. Like it'll look the same forever from our perspective.
Yeah,
it's like
there's
okay,
nothing
there's
changing.
that again. There's that again.
I understand looking up at there, like you can look at the stars and consider your mortality and how small you are. I think that's a valid
definitely
thing you can do.
I feel that. I get that. I feel value in that.
Which I guess that's similar to feeling nothing, because sometimes those feelings are synonymous in that just
of being nothing,
of feeling like nothing.
The comfort of being nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Gosh. And then she says, I hate to be alone. I want to be wrong.
Whoa.
I kind of disagree with everything in that statement.
Say that again.
I hate to be alone. I want to be wrong.
Wow. You disagree with you hate to be alone?
No, I like to be alone.
You like to be alone?
I like to be alone, and I think ultimately I want to be right.
Yeah.
I'm going on a limb there. But
what are we listening to?
It can be scary to be alone. Okay, this is
you just have your cue,
it's my
just
random
like
cue,
full.
yeah, and I'm losing all the songs I wanted to listen to. All right, moon song. So we're still in space.
Yeah, so space themes, which makes sense with the.
I'm glad you listened to the album like that. I think you really went.
Yeah,
there.
I honestly.
Yeah, you should have thrown on a skeleton suit.
Yes.
Just to really feel it. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Moon song. What's your favorite part of the sky? Like at night. What do you?
At night.
Yeah. What are you?
I'd say the moon stands out.
I like the moon.
It's really kind of in your face. It's really the first thing you see.
I like full moons a lot.
Full moons are good.
Full moons are good.
I guess there was a big. It's a solstice a couple nights ago. Big full moon.
Man.
I forgot to look.
I didn't even know.
To look.
Maybe I was up there that night.
Damn.
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe you're drawn to the full moon.
Something just drew me
by
in.
the stars.
Yeah.
All right. Very similar instrumentally to I feel like.
I think this middle part of the album is when I wasn't as interested. The early songs I feel like have a lot going on. I think are pretty interesting.
I feel you.
And then these ones,
you
very
kind of
similar.
You kind of heard.
You get it at this point. But then I think the last 3 or 4 tracks on the album,
interesting things start to happen.
Yeah, it kind of brings it back, especially the last couple.
All right, there's some interesting lyrics I don't really.
Phoebe is spitting.
She's spitting on this. We hate Tears in Heaven. I don't know what that is, but it's sad that his baby died. Tears in Heaven is a song written by Eric Clapton.
Oh.
It's sad that his baby died. Okay.
Good.
We thought about John Lennon until I cried.
Yeah,
and
I remember that. I wonder
what
you think that fight was about John Lennon beating his wife?
Yeah, about like whether he's a good person.
Whether he's a good person. I think that's probably made a lot of people cry.
Probably to realize he's a shitty. Yeah. He was a shitty guy.
But then
in some ways.
I feel like you could definitely get into an argument with a person where they just think John Lennon's infallible. Because I feel like I know so many people like that who just love the Beatles so much.
Lennon heads. Obviously the Russian leader. Vladimir Lenin.
You team Vlad or team John?
I think it's I'm gonna go John. Okay. Regardless, even though shitty guy.
Yeah.
I think Lennon. I don't know what Lennon did.
Lennon was the good one, I think.
Was he?
He was
at what time? World War II?
Like pre-World War II. He was dead before World War II. I think
because we liked Russia for a little.
Yeah, he was like an actual communist.
Okay.
But I think he also did some bad stuff. I'm not really sure. But they love him there, I believe.
Russia's weird where it's like one kind of fucked up leader after another, it seems.
Yeah.
Like
Stalin was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Stalin was really bad. But I think Lenin might not have actually been that bad.
Okay.
This is a very
John.
This isn't even an uninformed opinion. This is just like a completely forgotten everything that I would know about this.
Yeah. The first thing I don't even want to say it, but the first thing that comes to mind is there's a song by Billy Joel called Leningrad, and I think it's I think it's about Lenin.
Okay.
I could be wrong though.
Well, there you go.
Do we want to jump there?
We can jump.
All right, I'll jump there.
Like I said, middle of this album, kind of boring.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not gonna.
We gotta go to Leningrad.
Been getting a lot of praise, and I definitely understand the praise, but I mean, it didn't hit me completely.
Like, I agree with you.
I didn't get fully entranced into it. But there's some really good songs though that I keep coming back to. Also,
I have been coming back to Kyoto and Garden Song.
Yeah, I have both those and some of the later tracks that we're gonna get to in a bit.
But also, it's rare an album just absolutely floors me upon release.
That's fair.
So, but also I don't necessarily like always gravitate towards this this genre.
Yeah, definitely.
Of like light songwriter, etc.
Singer-songwriter.
This is Leningrad
by Billy Joel. What?
I studied this in social studies in high
For real?
school. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so there had to be a reason.
What era of Billy Joel are we here? Like.
Great question. I got like 3 searches going at once.
You look the camera. People watching the video.
I'm hacking.
Tugger looks hectic.
Oh, it's in it's in Russia.
Leningrad.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. St. Petersburg was formerly known as Leningrad.
Okay.
So the song, Leningrad song, what is it about? Meaning.
I know this song definitely.
Okay. It's catchy. It's good. Okay. It's literally about.
Just.
It's like a Phoebe song and then it's very detailed.
Okay. Billy Joel does that too.
Yeah.
Do you like Billy Joel?
I do like Billy Joel.
I do too.
Honestly, I used to get Billy Joel and Bob Dylan confused when I was really young.
I agree with that. When I was like 12.
And I think ultimately I do like Billy Joel more than Bob Dylan. Like I don't know. I don't know if I like him more.
Just like the songs you've.
I've ran into more Billy Joel songs that I liked for a longer period of time than Bob Dylan.
I like both.
Yeah,
sometimes
they're very different people.
Yeah.
So it's not even fair to control.
Yeah, Speaking of Bob Dylan, new Bob Dylan album.
Yeah.
I didn't respond to your text, but I meant to, saying that I also don't care.
I listened to it, and I was like, I don't care about this.
I don't give a shit.
Which is too bad, but
yeah.
It's like old rock. It's like instrumentally old like rock and roll.
Okay.
And
I don't give a shit.
It's not necessarily too evolved.
That's the thing. Is that like if Bob Dylan, if you're gonna come back, and give an album, like you have to try and do something new.
Maybe.
Otherwise, no one's gonna care.
For people like us, but
I
Dylan
guess
heads like that are like 60
That's true.
now.
I mean, like I understand that. I'm sure he is doing fine, and I'm sure that his core fan base.
Yeah. No.
Even though a lot of them are probably dead.
Yeah.
Are probably listening to this. Rest in peace.
Because Bob Dylan fans die young.
They do.
But Billy Joel once said, "Only the good die young."
Yes, he did.
Okay, I'm gonna read these lyrics to you.
Okay.
I was born in '49, a Cold War kid in McCarthy time. Stop them all at the 38th parallel. Blast those yellow reds to hell. That's Vietnam.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cold War kids were hard to kill.
I watched speaking of Vietnam, I watched the new Spike Lee movie last night. I don't know if you've seen anything about this.
Bloods?
The Five Bloods.
Good?
Yeah. No, I didn't like it. It was
Okay.
fucking stupid.
Interesting. Okay. A documentary or what is it?
No, it was just like it's about like these 5 Vietnam vets, all black.
Okay.
Like the premise was fine. Like some of it was just like ugly. Like it was straight up ugly. It looked like an
Badly
Adam
shot?
Sandler movie. Yeah,
Okay.
like some of the shooting, like because it was
Okay.
just like nothing going on. And then
What-
like some of it was straight up fucking nonsensical. Like
Like
it
the
was like
plot?
it would just like jump to like random shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have been not in the right state of mind. But
No, sometimes you come across something you just hate.
I was and it was also 2.5 hours long.
Okay.
And it was just
Well,
drowned.
like, how does it work? Is it like a narrative like throughout their lives? Or is
it
it
cuts
now?
back and forth
Oh,
between
cuts back and forth.
now.
And
The plot also is like insane.
Well, 5 people is hard to keep track of in a movie.
Not only is it 5 people, there's also multiple antagonists. It's also a full-on heist movie, because back when they were in Vietnam, they buried a bunch of gold.
Okay, so that's the plot.
That's the plot,
Okay.
and they're going back to get it.
Okay.
And then there's also just the most interesting part, there's like a father-son story going on, where one of the guys...
But it seems crowded.
There's a ridiculous amount going on.
Okay.
Also,
I don't know.
Some people I saw call it Tarantino-esque, which was true.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of violence.
Okay.
But it's also very Spike Lee, where it just goes like ridiculous, and like some of the cuts are, I think, kind of stupid, but like that's his style, so whatever.
Interesting. Yeah, I felt like it came out and I was like, I had no idea Spike Lee was coming out with another movie.
Yeah,
like
no
it was just came out of nowhere.
It seemed.
But I don't know. It couldn't have been rushed. Like stuff's never rushed. I don't think.
Yeah, things in movies aren't really.
Yeah,
rushed,
but like it felt.
I was
strange
because Black Klansman was so good. I thought. Like that movie, I watched it in theaters.
Yeah. And
I remember leaving like in it changed how I felt.
Really?
Like it hit me viscerally.
So I've never watched it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
There's just like
I love Adam Driver.
It ends with a closing montage of like the Charlottesville riots.
Oh, I see.
which after the movie, like, that just hits you like completely differently. And then this most recent Spike Lee movie also tries to intersperse some real life stuff. But I didn't think it worked as well because it tried to do it throughout the whole movie, which kind of just like
current.
It tried
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it tried to cut to like pictures and like Trump videos and like it was like a YouTube video essay. There was so much going on.
Well, yeah, I've seen like a few things here and there, and I was like, oh, this seems like a documentary. I didn't realize. Yeah. I didn't even realize it was like a narrative.
No, full on, like 2 different stories going on.
Okay.
15 different characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And 2.5 hours long.
2.5 hours long.
Okay. I'm gonna play Savior Complex.
Yes. This is our most ADD episode. I think we're fully embracing it.
I think
we have to. I think we have to. We have to find our lane.
Yeah, we have to. We have to add as much value as we can.
Yeah.
And to me, this is how my brain works. Like this is
random, jumpy.
Who knew we were gonna cover Billy Joel?
Who knew? Yeah.
And Lennon. Okay.
Yeah,
a little moment of like breathing, like just more texture. Windows up.
Smoking in the car, windows up. It's a vibe.
That's a bold move.
It's a bold move.
Yeah.
You're accepting some things there. You're just
like giving up.
You've given up.
Yeah, you're like
you're gonna smell like shit.
What am I gonna put the
feel? I'm not gonna put windows down.
Take the energy to put the windows down. You're gonna drown in your sleep. For sure. I'm cheating. Yeah. I mean, this is interesting. I don't know. The concept of a savior complex.
Yeah, so this is like I feel like I definitely understand the savior complex.
Well, I know, like, I've heard, you hear God complex more than you hear, like, savior complex.
Yeah, I've never heard this term before, actually, before the song.
It seems like a clever, like, play on it. But, like, people say, like, people like Kanye have a God complex.
Absolutely.
And, like, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Like, obviously he's said, I think I'm a god. But, like, I think these days, I think he thinks he has a connection with God. Yeah. Not that he is.
I don't even know what Kanye's thinking anymore. Is he still a Trump supporter? I think he is.
Well, I mean,
he just doesn't talk about it anymore.
If you look at him objectively, he's a rich Christian guy that likes Trump.
And if you take away everything that happened before, he's just this religious guy who likes Trump.
Yeah,
like, he's just
like
the
an upper
worst.
class, like Southern California rich guy. I don't know. I think he's trained from Trump to God.
A little fun game that I played yesterday with a couple people is we looked at the Kardashian West children, and we decided which ones are going to be the hottest when they grow up.
I don't even know. I don't have the whole full list.
Yeah, I'll give you the list.
Okay.
I'll give you the order that I think they're going to be in attractiveness too. If you're watching,
I know
listening
North.
at home.
I know North.
Yeah, so I think 2-year-old Saint.
Oh yeah, Saint.
Saint's cute. Mm-hmm. Saint's gonna be hot.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah,
good.
I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. Honestly, I forgot. Chicago is next. He's good looking. Yeah.
How old's Chicago?
4.
4. Okay. But like
actually,
below.
Chicago might be 2, and Saint might be 4.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I know Saint came out around the same. Saint came out around the same time as Life of Pablo.
Okay. Okay. So then Saint's 4.
Saint came out.
And then Chicago's 2.
He dropped Saint. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think North, who's 7 now.
Wow.
Is next, and then Psalm, who's 1. I don't see any potential.
Okay. So these are the rankings.
This is the rankings.
Saint's the hottest.
Yeah.
What was the last guy's name?
Psalm.
No potential with Psalm.
I mean, there's some potential. Obviously, he has some genes that are going in.
That little advantage.
Yeah. I think Northwest is going to be extremely famous, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's just
Northwest
a given at this point.
Yeah. I can't wait till Northwest gets on TikTok.
So excited. Apparently, another Kardashian kid is already on TikTok.
Which one?
Mason, Courtney's child.
Don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just watched
Mason Kardashian.
Mason Disick.
Mason Disick. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Are they together still?
I don't think so.
Okay. See, I don't have much knowledge there.
Yeah, I have too much.
No, thanks for ranking though. That was good. We have to rank those children in order of hotness.
Savior Complex. That song, I don't know.
It didn't wow me at all.
No.
No, it was
This next one though, I think she really leaves the formula that she stuck to for the past few tracks and just starts it off. It sounds like a Vampire Weekend song. It's so good.
It's like A-Punk. It sounds like
it really does.
Vampire Weekend, a large contributor to the privileged, not necessarily privileged depression.
White depression.
The privileged white indie scene.
Yes. No, there's depression there.
I think there's depression there, yeah.
On some of the more recent ones. On Contra,
Modern Vampires.
on Modern Vampires, you get some depression.
Yeah, that was a depression album, I think.
Yeah.
I See You, which off the bat, I think this is going to be a dark song about the hospital.
Yeah, we talked about the hospital earlier, but no, I think it's actually physically seeing someone.
I See You, a little abbreviation.
I see something. Fuck.
Yeah.
When I see you. I think it's actually I think it's a breakup song, I believe.
See, it's not listed on the album right now for some reason.
Oh, really?
Maybe it's a single.
I had weird issues. Also, when I was listening to this before, on one thing it was titled like I See You, the letters, and on another whole thing it was titled I See You with words.
The words?
Yeah.
Confusing. I don't know. But
I love songs where it talks about hating people's parents. On this one, she talks about hating this man's mom. Which is just
like
brutal.
A specific
like
brutal.
Some person's mom. I hate your mom.
That's like the ultimate. Yeah. Like you can't be together. You can't be with someone
if
after
you hate their mom.
After you've told them you hate your mom.
I hate your mom. I hate it when she opens her mouth.
Yeah, yeah, that's the next level.
Whew.
I can't find the lyrics to this.
Okay.
But I think we get the picture.
It's
this.
You feel differently when you see someone now, after everything that's happened.
What do you mean?
Like I think it's like a post breakup. Yeah, I used to love you.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
You,
but now I see you.
But now I just see you completely differently.
Got it.
Like it's completely ruined how you feel about this person. Which
now
sucks.
your mom sucks.
Yeah, like your mom sucks so bad that I can't even see you the same way.
Yeah.
This reminds me of I guess it's not the same, but you know the Justin Bieber song. Not that Justin Bieber is going through some controversy.
He is. I heard that.
We don't even have to address that.
Everyone's canceled.
Everyone's canceled this week. Which I don't even know how to feel. But Justin Bieber has that song "Love Yourself."
Mm-hmm.
Where was
you
that?
should go and love yourself.
Yeah, but he has a line on there where he talks about my mom hates you and she loves everyone.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah.
Similar vibes.
Kind of like that's the test of
my mom hates you and she loves everyone. Which honestly, I feel that if my mom didn't like someone, that would definitely.
Well, I would hope my mom would tell me.
Honestly, I agree.
You know, you wouldn't want to hear that later. I hated that person the whole time.
I hate that person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dark. To be hated by a mom.
To be hated by
Brutal.
a mom.
God. Yeah, this song.
This song's really good.
Catchy. I think because it's more pop oriented. It's more
Definitely.
like a single.
I think there's just a lot more going on here. I don't. I mean, I think it's interesting and it's a specific vibe when she goes with those really low. What am I even trying to say? Like really.
What it started with, the intro.
Yeah, no, not that. I mean the other songs where it's not as explosive or loud. Mm-hmm. Really quiet songs.
Yeah.
And I think that's an interesting vibe too, and I think she does it well. Mm-hmm. But I think she works better, at least for me personally, on songs like this and on songs like Kyoto, where it's really powerful hooks and
Yeah. I worry this as opposed to Kyoto, this one the lyrics are more basic and more
there's not
I'm in love with you. I see, or I was in love with you. I see you.
Yeah, very simple song.
And to me, if I don't have the whole context of Phoebe Bridgers, it comes across. If I just heard this song, it might come across as just too basic. It wouldn't catch me. It wouldn't necessarily catch me. Just too kind of just basic light rock.
Yeah. In the context though, I think it works really well.
And it's actually about a breakup with her drummer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the details, she told Rolling Stone this.
It's funny that the drums are so prominent on that track. I wonder if that was a stylistic choice.
Interesting. I used to light you up. Now I can't even get you to play the drums because I don't know what I want until I fuck it up.
Wow. That's similarly on Fiona Apple's album, which we talked about. You got the drum set is gone.
Wow. Good Lord. Yeah. That's true.
Drummers are vocalists.
Fucking it up.
Drummers are fucking it up.
Okay. This is Graceland 2.
Yes.
TOO.
So I assume Paul Simon's Graceland. Right?
Yeah, she wrote the sequel.
Yeah, and so she's running the
God, I can't think of how that song goes right now. We can jump after.
We're going to Graceland, a Memphis, Tennessee.
Is it that goofy?
Graceland. Not really, but kind of. Those are other great lyrics, though.
Okay, all right.
I really like that.
We'll play Graceland 2 and then Graceland.
Okay.
We'll go in reverse.
You know JID, the rapper?
Mm-hmm.
He has a similarly titled track called Despacito, too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny. God.
I really like this song. I don't even know why. Sometimes, like, it just hits differently. Even if it's similar to, like, the other ones, it just hits differently.
Mm-hmm. No, this is, she started writing about an MDMA trip.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wants to, she can do anything.
Hopeful.
Very hopeful. I think these last two tracks, I think, like, are what really made me like this album. Because going into them, I was a little iffy.
Okay.
But these last two, they really, I think they're very emotional, very like.
They're unique.
They're kind of summative, even like they just bring together all the ideas that she talks about.
Yeah. We spent what was left of our serotonin to chew on our cheeks and stare at the moon.
That's beautiful. I like to turn up the music so thoughts don't intrude.
Yeah.
And she thinks of Elvis. Wonder if he thinks that songs can come true.
Yeah. Wow.
I wonder, what do you think Elvis thinks about that question?
If songs could come true.
If songs could come true. It's an interesting question. I don't even understand fully what exactly it's asking.
Yeah.
It's like a song that you write yourself or someone else's
song. If a song is like more than a song.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
If it's just like
definitely. Yeah, if it's just you put it out there.
I don't know much about Elvis. I don't know if he was like a hippy dippy, like if he would be like, yeah.
I think Elvis sucked actually. I think that's the answer.
Well, I think Elvis was like ultimately just a product. Like
Elvis sucked. I think he was like racist too.
Yeah, I mean, of course. So I don't think he would. I don't think he'd feel this.
He probably doesn't give a shit.
No, I don't think he want. You know, what are his songs? There's like
Fucking
prison. What's the prison one?
Shoes.
Yeah, what's the prison one?
Prison Hound or something?
Yeah,
Prison
whatever.
Dog. I don't know.
I don't think he cared.
Elvis is too
Elvis
old.
is canceled.
Elvis is canceled. 50s, I feel like, is the cutoff for people our age of when music started.
Yeah, we don't
like.
care.
I think the 60s.
That's a good point.
We decided
that's
like the 60s is when music started.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit about
what,
Elvis.
like 50 years? Like that's kind of.
Yeah, I wonder like in
more
20
than that,
years,
but
like if they're gonna be like, we don't care about fucking Beatles.
Honestly, we
care about the 80s. We care
I wonder about
that.
Yeah,
care about
Nirvana. We just care about
We care about Nirvana. They created music.
God, weird. Music's gonna get really weird.
I know.
I wonder if the Beatles hold up though. I wonder because
I think they will.
To me, like, that's just like okay, that's music.
That's
like,
music
that's
at
a
a base level.
That's what you're taught. So like, yeah, if that'd be interesting if that changed.
I think the Beatles still. I think because like our parents kind of were right at the end of Beatles mania. They still kind of carried that down. So people our age there's a lot of Beatles stands still.
Yes, because we're given that from our parents.
Yeah, but then the next generation, like, there's gonna be even less.
Someday, you think Hunter Gax will be the new Beatles someday? Like
Yeah,
someday.
I think so. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah,
is that we are gonna pass down the Gax to our children.
They'll pass.
And they'll pass it down to their kids.
And then that'll be like the
definitive,
the core, like the songs everyone can get on board with.
Yeah.
Basic like joyous songs.
Like
745 Sticky.
Of course, or Micro ringtone is the only one I know. Is the only one I know.
This is the Charlie remix. Telling my son that in 40 years.
You know, Charlie XCX was very important.
Very important artist. I love it. All right.
Are you playing Paul Simon?
Oh, great point. I forgot to.
Oh.
I queued it, but I have a mile-long queue.
Yeah. How do you? What's going on with your queue there? Like, so you just queue random songs?
On certain days. Today's a Discover Weekly day.
Oh,
so
I see.
I just make a huge queue, and then whenever I want to listen to music, I'm just going through songs I want to listen to.
That's interesting.
I guess.
Yeah, I definitely don't do that. I don't do much prep.
Graceland.
I really like this song.
You saw Paul Simon.
Yeah, at Outside Lands.
At Outside Lands.
He was very good.
He was great.
I went in being like, I think it's gonna be really good, and then he was even better than I thought he was gonna be. He was fucking 75, and he went for 2.5 hours.
Crazy.
And just like was like running around, like doing crazy shit.
That's how it was. I saw Paul McCartney. Same.
Yeah, I saw
was
Paul
like
also. He was
equally.
just like that.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
God, I know these guys, and like Mick Jagger still like.
Yeah.
He's still going.
Still kicking it. You know.
You gotta give it up. When to see Paul McCartney and have him say, Now I'm gonna play a new one for you guys. It's like, nope, like literally
Delta,
not what he's here
like
for.
a national guitar.
This is a good song.
Fighting in the river, by way of the cradle of the Civil War.
This has to hold up.
Yeah. Graceland holds up.
This
This
is
is Paul
music.
Simon's best. Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm
Real
on the
just American
Graceland.
shit.
Yeah. And then he talks about having a child with a divorced woman, or he's divorced from a woman.
Oh,
They have
okay.
a child together. So very American.
American shit.
American shit.
And like, yeah.
My traveling companion is 9 years old. He's the father of
Nice.
my first marriage.
Great. He's on a road trip with his son. Yeah.
Reason to believe we all will be received in the Graceland. I think, yeah, we got Graceland.
Upbeat.
Actually, wait one sec. This part's really good. Okay. Back
Similar,
to family, she's gone.
A similar vibe to Phoebe.
Yeah.
A specific
Yes.
folksy song.
And know my own life. Didn't.
Wow. Like a 5-minute song.
Yeah. This song is casually 5 minutes.
Mhm.
I think you get songs that are 5 minutes and you can tell.
It's really true.
Like this, I think this closing Phoebe Bridgers song is 5 minutes and you can tell.
Yeah, you can
Whereas
really tell.
Graceland, I
You
feel like
can
we
really
just listened to
tell.
like 2.5 minutes
Mhm.
of this.
Well, yeah,
like-
when a song has like several parts and like
Yeah.
stays
You
interesting. I'm
jump
gonna
into
go.
Phoebe.
I know the end.
I know the end.
God. 5 minutes, 41 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I wasn't thrilled by.
Okay.
I can't remember. The very end of it was unnerving to me. I can't remember.
It didn't work the first time, but then I was
Okay.
listening to it on the roof, and then I was listening to it on
Yeah,
the drive
mean.
up here to come record this
To the stew.
to the stew. And I was like, oh, this is something.
Okay. This is something. Yeah, I guess I have to do it again. I have to listen. Well, here we go. We're a little over time, which makes sense.
Yeah,
As we've jumped, we've covered a lot of ground.
we have.
But I know the end.
Yeah, mostly we just looked at a lot of 70s and 80s rock
Yeah.
for just about no reason.
Yeah, just about no
but
reason.
it's cool.
On a Phoebe Bridgers
The
episode.
Phoebe
yeah.
Bridgers app. I mean, I'm
No.
sure she has a lot of influences from
Honestly,
folk rock.
Paul Simon.
Paul
Probably.
Simon.
Probably not Nazareth.
No.
Probably not.
It is-
Maybe Billy Joel. Yeah.
Yeah, probably some Billy Joel, some of his songwriting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking on a rusty swing set. Sometimes you just gotta jump a fence and
Yeah.
talk on a rusty swing
That's
set.
a good moment. A rusty swing set.
When do you think will be? Like when was your last time swinging? When was the last time you
Probably
went on some
a
swings?
few years ago.
A few years?
Yeah, like
oh my gosh,
yeah, honestly.
that's crazy.
But it was fun.
Okay.
But it was not as fun as it used to be.
I don't love swings.
I
but-
never. No, there was a time when you could just do it for like an hour.
Yeah,
and just-
absolutely. I definitely don't feel that anymore.
Yeah,
But
get
I
as
know
high as you
people
could.
I know people who do.
Who do?
And that's crazy to me.
But they do it to just sit on a swing set, like, and have this
Yeah, I don't know.
this moment, or like to really enjoy it.
I think there's a lot of people who take pride in the height of their swing.
No, totally. That was a huge
yeah,
thing.
where you get like horizontal
Yeah.
to the top.
There was a time when jumping,
Oh, I would jump.
who could
far.
jump the
Yeah.
furthest.
Dangerous
which is
game.
a crazy game, because when you get like competitive kids
Yeah,
jumping,
I would jump out of like the area where there's like the chips.
Yeah.
The wood
You
chips. I
made
would
it
jump
out.
out of it. Yeah.
see that's when it really crosses the line. I think
Because that's when it gets like so
Yeah.
dangerous.
Because you can land in the chips, the wood
Yeah.
chips, like, and be fine. You can survive anything in wood chips.
I think this is where this song picks up for me.
Okay, I forgot it picked up.
I think
yeah.
when it gets really climactic here, which
No,
is
I mean, this is an album you just gotta like zone out to.
Yeah.
Because you gotta go into the world. Like, we're not listening to this for a fun pop song. Like,
definitely. I think
we're in
just
the
like
world.
when an album closer, when it effectively just like ends everything.
Yeah.
I always love that. And you can just tell already
No.
this is building up to something
Yes.
explosive.
No.
Country song. America First rap country song.
Yeah. Old Town Road.
Slaughterhouse and yeah, the Old Town Road. Slaughterhouse and Outlet Mall.
Yeah. Yeah, from DVD menu. Okay,
here.
literally, I mean, it's the trajectory of a film.
This is film like.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, just naturally. We started at the menu and now we're in the emotional like.
Yeah, I
heavy
like.
climax.
She asks whether it's a satellite or an alien spaceship, and she says, "Either way, we're not alone."
Yeah.
That's a very good line.
That's
I
some
think.
good shit. That's. Yep.
And she I think she brings back some lines from some past like songs on here. Maybe not even lines, but I think like she talks about like I'm not afraid to disappear. Which I think
just
was on the
themes of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end is near.
The billboard said the end is near.
Wow.
Damn.
The end is
I wonder if
near.
it's like one of those like Christian like billboards.
Yeah, like maybe even Scientology
billboards.
billboards.
The end is near.
The end is near.
Call or sign up today.
We got a Scientology like pamphlet in the mail here.
Did it really?
Like a month ago, saying they opened a building in Reno.
What did they actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
And
God,
they wanted us
spreading.
to take the quiz to see if we should be in Scientology.
If we should be in. If we should have the privilege of paying thousands of dollars.
Ruining our lives.
Yeah. God, I love this. This is a good part.
Yeah. Just starts going crazy.
Build. Yeah.
Keep building. Keep building. Keep building.
Build. Build. Yeah, I saw a billboard recently. One of those was like, worried ? It was like a person like crying, and it was like, Jesus can help. just so like unaware.
Yeah.
It's like,
stupid.
are you worried right now?
Well,
Like,
Jesus.
like,
Jesus can help.
is the world worrying you right now?
Sounds like a Kanye song.
Huh?
Yeah.
Jesus
can help.
Jesus can help. Jesus walks.
Jesus walks. Jesus is king.
Savior complex.
Savior complex.
We tie it all together.
We bring it all back, just like Phoebe does in this song.
Wow. This she's just breathing.
Yeah, I know. And then it closes it out.
Mm-hmm.
Reveals to you this
No,
was
it
all
does.
just music. This is just a lady breathing and laughing.
Wow. Yeah, just lady breathing into a microphone.
And coughing and laughing.
Yeah.
Just good times.
Yeah.
Bad times, good times.
Good times with Punisher.
With Punisher.
The,
How did you feel about that album as a whole?
Not like incredibly wowed by it, but
No.
like there's pieces in there that I really like.
Yeah.
And like the world is fun to go into for a little bit. Like it's definitely a set world.
Yeah, she
she built an
doesn't
album.
deviate from a sound.
No.
She sticks to her
and that's
sound.
also weirdly my complaint also.
Definitely.
Of like just like a lot of the same. But what about you?
Pretty good. Mixed, definitely. But I think I'll keep coming back to it.
'Kay.
I don't think I get the
It is-
full outright acclaim that this is getting.
Okay. What
'Cause
do you mean? What do you
I feel like I'm looking at like critic reviews and stuff. Like this album is similar to like what Fiona Apple
Really?
got. Maybe
Okay.
a little bit less, but like of just universal praise, which I don't know if
I don't know if this is on the
I
same
can get
level as
behind.
Fiona's.
I don't think so. I think it's a little too
Also,
basic, I guess. For
you
lack
have
of a better
to
word.
look at the context of like when it's dropping. This is one of the few albums we've seen recently.
This is true. Yeah, we literally have had nothing to talk about.
And
for
same
like
with
a
Fiona.
month.
Like, I mean, same with Fiona. Like, it dropped and it was like at a weird time.
A really weird time.
And we're like, okay,
Let's jump on
this is it. Yeah.
It's kind of how
And that's what happens. Yeah. I don't know.
music is like. You can see the reactions to everything
Yeah.
that's going on in music, which of course, but like where people are just jumping on anything,
Yeah.
like,
Grasping. Yeah.
grasping at straws.
So, but
Which
it's
just because nothing's really happening.
But like this doesn't. It's not like she wrote this for the time at all. It's
No.
just like I don't know. Yeah. It's people grasp onto.
The end
What we
is
have.
near. I wonder when she wrote that one, because I mean it's very applicable
Yeah.
for right now.
Well, because the end is near.
Because the end is
obviously.
near. Well, the world's ending.
Always has
right now.
been.
But right now, I feel like that kind of mindset is very
Yeah.
prevalent. Of just like everything is going to shit right now. The end is near. Of
I
the
know
world.
the end.
Yeah.
If you know the end, we'll listen to you. Like.
Yeah. So I wonder when she wrote that.
Yeah. I just looked at the first line of that song, somewhere in Germany, but I can't place it. Man, I hate this part of Texas. So maybe that's where she's in Texas,
Yes.
learning about the end.
Somewhere in Germany, I couldn't place it.
I hate this part of
I
Texas.
hate this part of Texas.
Dunno.
Funny.
Anyway, Phoebe Bridgers, Punisher,
Yeah.
right under the wire of 1 hour.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even
So-
realize we did an hour there.
We covered some ground.
This is good though. I hope no one's here probably.
No,
which is fine.
You're not here, but stick around.
Stick around.
Yeah, we'll be here. Oh, I can promise that.
Yeah. But I hope you enjoy.
Yeah, hope you enjoy. The Hunks.
Discussing punishment. Punisher.
Just the overall theme, concept of punishment.
We both love being punished.
Yeah.
Down here. I'm realizing now that on the video, like, they probably think we're not as dirty, like, because the camera's back there. Yeah. But if you get close, like, you can see.
No, there's a reason we put the camera that far away.
Yeah, you can see how dirty we are.
Like,
just to clarify.
There's, like, dirt specks. Like, grime.
It's fucking gross.
And, like,
it's disgusting.
People sometimes think I'm, like, sort of tan or something.
No. That's just straight up dirt, mud.
Just a layer of mud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's thick too. It's just it's deceiving. Yeah, but
how are we closing this out, Tucker? What are we gonna sing here?
When your skinhead neighbor goes missing,
love hurts,
love stings.